Hello, hello, hello. It is the Ant-Man channel and it is Memorial Day, so thank you guys if you guys have served in the military, if you guys have served, to all you guys that are doing that and to all the those that have given their lives for our country. I salute you. I honor you. I praise you. You guys are great, man. You guys are one of the least appreciated people in my opinion these days, and I am very grateful for you guys, man. What a sacrifice and a commitment you guys have dedicated your lives to, and what a noble thing that is. But it is what it is, and you know what I mean? Thank you very much. With that said, I have an article. I've been really following this Santa Barbara dude. I've been really following it a lot, all the development. So here's my take. This guy was a type of autistic. It's called like Asperger's or something. I can't even say that with a straight face. He's like this kid had mental issues. He had his parents called the cops a week before he even did anything because he put a video up on YouTube saying he was going to do it. So the cops were just like, and they brushed it off, you know. They were just like, this punk's not going to do nothing. So, oh, I guess he did. So oops to the cops. You guys could have stopped something from happening, but you didn't. So those are some good tax dollars we're spending on you guys, man, for real. But anyways, I can already tell without having the developing story to this point yet, as far as I know, that this kid, I guarantee you, was on psychotropic drugs. He was on serotonin reuptake inhibitors. These type of drugs are hallucinogens. They're in the hallucinogen family. These type of drugs literally make you think you're the American Psycho from the movie. A lot of people think it's staged. A lot of people think it's fake, but I don't. I think it really happened. Even though that I haven't really seen any bodies or anything like that. The truth of the matter is I think that this was an organic event. This really did happen. This kid was like totally demon possessed. You guys, like, if you guys watch the video, scary stuff, man. It's disturbing to hear a guy so nonchalantly talk about murdering people and getting like fulfilled and getting satisfaction out of it. It's a pathetic thing, you guys, to even imagine that somebody's gonna go on a murdering rampage because nobody wants to have sex with him. This culture that we live in, man, is too sexually centered, and that's depravity. You see people who don't even stop to help other people anymore. All people care about is having sex now. And you see a moral depravity in everybody. Everybody's acting like serious lunatics, like just straight up selfish, self-centered, depraved lunatics. And that's what you get when you watch MTV all day. That's what you get when you want to follow this liberal type of culture that's going on, that's totally sex-centered, murder-centered, obsessed with death and abortion, and obsessed with all these things, man. It's just the culture of death that I see. But another liberal mass murderer, Elliot Rogers, followed the Young Turks via YouTube. I used to have a subscription to the Young Turks on YouTube until I literally got sick of them because they started off okay, but then they started to get really liberal. And then I was just like, that's enough out of you guys. They were literally like, they're not even sharing the news with you. They're just giving their ignorant opinion. And they're kind of just like in a condescending way talking about people who are for like, I don't know, the good in humanity. And these people are just, they're crap. So I was just like, you know what, I'm done with the Young Turks. So this guy was a liberal. He was posting YouTube videos. He was pro gun control. There's a guy that I saw Alex Jones video on YouTube, and this guy had posted a comment that said that this guy's YouTube, his videos or whatever has been deleted, and like you can't even find them anymore. But this guy was an advocate for gun control. His dad is the director of he's one of the producers for the Hunger Games, which is a sick movie, you guys. Anyone who thinks the Hunger Games is a cool movie is a moron. It's about little kids killing each other. I didn't even see it till the other day. But if you have to imagine stuff like that nowadays to get a little bit of entertainment, you're sick, alright? Little kids murdering each other, dude. Really? That's what you're into now? That's the depravity of our society today. The sick culture that we have. So anyways, I'm going to read this article. You have to hand it to the liberals. They never miss an opportunity to convert tragedy into political gain. In the wake of Elliot Rogers' 6 murders, 3 with a knife and 3 with a gun, plus injuries inflicted with an automobile, they are calling once again for gun confiscation. I guess they are anyway. As usual, they denounce conservatives and say things like, "end the madness." But confiscation seems to be the point of it all. Yeah, his dad came out and said, "What about my son's right to live?" Screw your son. He's a cold-blooded murderer, and the cops gunned him down. And he probably cried for his mom while he was bleeding out. And I regret that nobody beat the dog You guys, seriously, like, this guy is a sick freak. And to say that his dad wanted to even say and even protect him and give him any sympathy is ridiculous. How about we don't blame the guns and gun owners who didn't do anything? The NRA didn't do anything. This kid's dad probably neglected him. They probably did not have God in their life. They probably were just a bunch of, this kid had a $50,000 car. He had Armani shades. He had a mansion. He went to private Katy Perry concerts. That's kind of weird. I don't know about any straight men that go to Katy Perry concerts, but anyways, this kid was living the life. So what the heck would make you go out on a murdering rampage when you live in a mansion, dude? Well, money and possessions don't buy you satisfaction and happiness in life, my friend. You can have it all, but you don't have it all at the same time. Once again, though, liberals are denied the holy grail of mass murderers. A conservative perpetrator, preferably a follower of the Tea Party, Roger, like most of the others, was a devoted liberal. He followed the Young Turks on YouTube, a far-left group led by a goof named Cenk Uygur, who's an idiot. Just a idiot, man. For real. Who once was an MSNBC host. So foiled, once again, liberals can make only their broader propaganda points. Michael Moore deserves to be singled out for special condemnation. On Facebook, he purported to respond to requests for comment. "We are a people easily manipulated by fear, which causes us to arm ourselves with 250 million guns in our homes that are often easily accessible to young people, burglars, the mentally ill, and anyone who momentarily snaps." So as Roger was manipulated by a fear of conservative ascendancy propagated by the Young Turks, apparently so. Read more, Powerline blog. They got all this stuff via Free Republic, a list of the major shooters and massacres. The Fort Hood shooter, registered Democrat and Muslim. The Columbine shooters, too young to vote. Both families were registered Democrats and progressive liberals. Virginia Tech shooter wrote hate mail to President Bush and to his staff, registered Democrat. Colorado theater shooter, registered Democrat, staff worker on the Obama campaign, Occupy Wall Street participant, and progressive liberal. Connecticut shooter, the Connecticut school shooter, registered Democrat, hated Christians. Let's keep going here. I got another article here. The Virgin Killer's Hard Life. A $40,000 BMW, Armani shades, flying first class, private Katy Perry concerts, and a SoCal mansion. I think Southern California is like this is the domain of all idiots. We have the strictest gun control laws in the country in this state, and we have some of the most dumbed down, gangbanger-centered, sexually centered people in the country here. Depraved lunatics everywhere you look, man. People who are so quick, because you're not allowed to tell them anything, so they're quick to grab something to try to hurt you because you're not letting them live their depraved lifestyle and letting them emotionally rape their children and their wives and everyone around them. These people that live in California, in Southern California, I know firsthand because I live here, dude. This is a place full of idiots, my friend. There are not a lot of people who speak their mind in this state, dude. I'm just telling you out of first-hand experience. Everybody here is so fear-driven that they stay in ignorance. Plato's allegory of the cave is a perfect way to describe people in this state. People are in the cave and they don't want to know if there's a world outside the cave while they're being dragged to hell in chains. This is California to the T. Elliot Rodger often complained on his YouTube videos that his life wasn't fair. It's so sad. But his own social media presence reveals that his son of Hunger Games assistant director Peter Rodger lived a life of privilege. He posted several videos and pictures behind the wheel of his black BMW 328i, a luxury coupe with a starting price tag of nearly $40,000. Rodgers is believed to have killed 6 people in Santa Barbara on Friday night because he was frustrated that he was still a virgin at age 22. Amazing. You know what? He's probably, and I know this is going to sound crazy, he's probably a satanic virgin sacrifice, you guys. You guys act like this isn't something people do. There are occult people. There is secret societies. There are Luciferians that are practicing politicians today. You guys need to realize that. And that this guy being 22 years old is a symbolic thing, and also being a virgin as well. But his dad coming out to blame gun owners and the NRA and say that, what about my child's right to being alive? To life? What are you talking about, bro? There's something called moral accountability. Guns don't get up on their own and go around shooting people. You need somebody to pull the trigger. And usually people who pull the trigger are people who have snapped. And if you look at his background, this guy was mentally disturbed, man. He had nobody paying attention to his mentally disturbed attitude and mind, and the guy is just weird. The video he posted is super disturbing. It makes you just sick to your stomach. It makes you wanna wish you could punch him in his face as hard as you can. It makes you wish that you could take a bat to his jaw. He's such a disgusting disgrace to humanity. That's how disgusting his video was. That you want to harm him for yourself. But you know that's not going to solve anything. But that's how disgusting this kid was, man. He really did kill people, man. And this is like, it's mind blowing. I've been covering current events now for years, and when I look back, I have never seen anything like this. I have never seen anything like this. It's going to get worse. Listen to me. It's going to get worse. So, but in 2012, he posted a YouTube video of his first class flight from London to Los Angeles. He flew Virgin Atlantic. He posted pictures of a limo ride to Heathrow Airport, the meal he was served on his first flight, or on his in-flight meal, and even included a picture of his legs, lounging luxuriously in the roomy first-class sleeper seat. What a scumbag. And Mr. KKC 003 here posted a comment. Common denominator, liberal professors, family and friends. No God, never was God in the family, never has helped others but is spoiled rotten, never helped the sick, elderly or poor. It's beneath the liberal mentality. Never had a real job unless given to them by parents, friends, also liberals. Vacations and brags of wealth, greed destroys the soul. Demands respect but never earned it. Never respects others. Families are never together, raised by nannies and your liberal professors. Well, that could be true. I got Doom 161 here that wrote, I was a virgin at 22. I never liked anyone, and the army gave me a rifle and ammunition on a regular basis. I was never forced to sit in a room with Katy Perry, though. Katy Perry makes people kill. When will the fascists try to ban her? Anti-liberal Kryptonite wrote, this little douchebag is getting a private concert in hell right now. Up his arse. Yeah, you guys, the sad fact of the matter is he is in hell now. So now we can rejoice because God is just and he punishes people for what they do. And if you're not going to repent, you're not going to trust in Jesus Christ, you're not going to genuinely have a genuine repentance because you know you did something wrong in your life. Everybody has. That's where you go, and that's what you get. And especially you, Elliot Rodger, you do deserve to go to hell, my friend. I don't even want to insult this kid anymore. He's dead. He's gone. He's never going to, if he's going to ever be remembered, it's going to be for this disgusting, disgraceful act that he committed. Not because he was, and all the women that are on Twitter saying that he was cute, disgusting. All the vampire obsessed, all these women that are into death, like they love guys like this. Disgusting, you guys. I mean, really, it's disgusting. Ugh. I don't even want to talk about it no more, but really it's fascinating. I really want to keep following the story because it's fishy. I'm not going to lie, it's fishy. Could be a false flag, but I don't think it is. So far with all the development that I've seen, can't be a false flag. Looks real, but we have to keep that open. We have to keep our minds open to the possibility that this might have been a very elaborate false flag to come and get our guns. The moment they take our guns, by the way, is the moment you are a slave, a real slave. So, God bless you and keep your eyes open.